Okay, very well. Let me see here. We have okay. So again, this is on the website. This is on our website, so you don't have to write anything down. Okay, and just sit down and listen. Okay. So here we are again. A lot of this stuff I've copied and pasted from previous findings, but now this whole thing is basically falling into place, becomes more and more cohesive. Okay, we know the relation, the underlying communications and the system which is making these things connected. It's here, okay, and we understand it. Okay, so the 19th quad prime is 150. A quad prime is, that means it has 4 prime factors, okay? So this thing, this 150, okay, so it's 15 times 10. So 10 is 2 times 5, so that's 2 factors. 15 is 3 times 5, that's another 2 factors, okay? So it's 2 times 3 times 5 times 5, okay? So it's a quad prime, has 4 prime factors. So the 19th such number is 150. 114th composite happens to be also 150. And so we know that 19 and 114 are the Quranic numbers. 19 is the basis, and 114 is the number of chapters in the Quran. So now we also find out that 150th tri-prime happens to be 609. Okay? Tri-prime means it has 3 prime factors. So we come down here. 609 happens to be TaSeen written in numbers. Okay? Ta is 9, Seen is 60. So if you write it from right to left as you write in Arabic, that number becomes 609. It's only unique to TaSeen. This is not 9 plus 60, which becomes 69, but there are other words that could also be 69. This way that you write it, okay, which concatenation of those 2 numbers, 60 and 9, which becomes 609, is unique. It can only be TaSeen and nothing else. I hope you understand what I'm saying to you. Okay? And if you don't, write me a message or something and email me, and I'll try to explain it to you what I mean. Okay? TaSeen is the initials in Surah 27, okay, where the missing opening statement in Surah 9 has been compensated. Okay, that's chapter 27, called what? The ant. Remember we talked about it? Okay. 609th prime is 4483. And 4483, if you look at the numbers, 4 plus 4 is what? 8, plus 8 is 16, plus 3 is 19. So immediately we understand that this happens to be also an additive prime, and we'll see it later, okay? 4483 is the 121st lucky prime. Guess what? 121 is the frequency of TaSeen in Surah 27. Okay. See? 121 is not divisible by 19. Actually, 121 is 11 times 11. Okay, that's what 121 is. This is how it's related, my friends. This is the mathematics that we don't know the structure of it. Listen to this very carefully. This mathematics is unknown to us. It's not based on equations. (4483) happens to be the 197th lonely Gaussian prime, and 197th Emirp is not 127. Okay? Chapter 9 doesn't have Bismillah, chapter 7 has 2 Bismillah, chapter 27 has 2 Bismillahs, And both of them are saying that chapter 9 has 127 verses. 4483 happens to be, I said, it's an additive prime. Okay, and I explained it here again, so it'll be clear, hopefully. Okay, 4483 is the 3/15th additive prime. A prime that is the sum of its digits, also a prime, is an additive prime, i.e., 4 plus 4 plus 8 plus 3 is equal to 19. 315 happens to be the 249th composite, and 195 composite happens to be 249. 195 happens to be the 19th Sphenic number. 195 is also 150th composite. Remember we started with 150 over there at the top? There you go. Okay. 195 happens to be the numerical value of the initial K.H.Y.A.S in Surah 19, which is equal to 20 plus 5 plus 10 plus 70 plus 90 K.H.Y.A.S. So I separated it so you can see it. Okay. And you add those numbers up, you get 195. Okay. By the way, okay, for more information for you, okay, 150 happens to be the numerical value of the word Jesus. Okay? Isa is 150. And we know that the 19th frequency of Isa is actually in chapter 19. Okay? Isn't that amazing? You see why these things are there? We know the reason. Okay? So here we go. 249 ninth non-Chen Prime is 4253, and Surah 42 has 53 verses. 4253 happens to be the exponent of the 19th Non-Chen Prime. It's absolutely mind-boggling. Okay? Absolutely mind-boggling. So the reason I put these things, underline on these bullets, 121 and 4497, I'm sorry, 83, the reason that I put these underlines there, because these are new information that we received. Okay, so these things are part of this thing and makes it mesh together. Okay. This is absolute mercy from God. This is the ultimate coding. Okay. That's the ultimate code. This code cannot be broken. If somebody designs this code, okay, for some system that they have, this code cannot be broken. Okay? What I've just explained to you is completely unbroken. If I gave these two numbers to somebody, 150, okay, and 19, they cannot figure it out. Okay? Unless they know exactly where to look. Because it has so many different branches. It could cascade into oblivion and take you someplace that you don't even know where you are anymore. You'll be completely lost. Okay? So, again, that's the difference between you who logged on and those people who didn't. Okay? A lot of those people are, but every time you see this, okay, somehow this 19 comes in there. And this is God's absolute mercy to say, okay, some of the digits equal to 19. So all of those people who really don't know high degree of math, they're also included. There is no exclusion in God's system. He includes everybody. So they will be happy. Okay? So here we are, as I said, again, we are faced with this, okay? And again, we have options. We have options that say, there's a bunch of nonsense. I have better things to do. And or you come in here and say, my God, this is beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to stop here.